Good evening and welcome to the news. I'm Dinesh Rentle. Here are today's top stories. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi greet people on Basant Panchami. Daniela Nonglait, BJP's lone female candidate from MEGHALAYA constituency. Annual Lum Sokpet Beneng pilgrimage concludes with traditional rituals. And Sachin Tendulkar has been honoured with the Colonel C.K. Naidu Lifetime Achievement Award by the BCCI. Let's look at the news in detail. The festival of Basant Panchami or Saraswati Puja is being observed today throughout the country. On the occasion, people offer worship to Ma Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom and knowledge. The festival also marks the arrival of spring, a time to celebrate new beginnings and the beauty of nature. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have extended their greetings to the nation on the occasion. Daniela Nonglait, the lone female candidate from BJP, is all geared up to contest the Autonomous District Council election from MEGHALAYA constituency. A single mother of two children who are now grown up, Nonglait feels that she will be able to devote her time to serving the public. She says she was naturally inclined to politics upon seeing her uncle and intends to serve the people through politics. However, with less representation of women in politics, she has observed that women should be given a chance to usher in change. As for choosing the BJP, she says that the inclination towards the party's ideology of the nation acquiring the first priority, party works coming in second, and the third being herself.
Kajing po yung nga siya ka politics ay nadomin siya nga siya long interested ha ka politics. Yung feel like public thing nga this time to I know women power no okay. This time mo bana bor siya lang tinadang hambon ki kan thai nga try ngile ki kan thai digi dong pun nong kha. Hindi mangi pa pet ya kayeng kasam. Lada pi ai lat chi sian ngi bangin rum kan thai pin ingin long ngin hambon ki kan thai haki HDC nga thai kan khamba ke. I give us a chance then you'll see the change. Kata ke. Kikul kikti jong akila he tikim desho kikulong tikila ala ban yang ikijat la jong ro arangon ibe ikan thai da de ya thoi kun chandang la yang ikijat la jong so kam dan jing thut hai e kata kalian ala ban devote the entire time nam taki pajba.
The annual pilgrimage to Lum Sokpet Beneng concluded today with the marking of lime on the boulder at the arched entrance at the foothill of Sokpet Beneng Peak. Thousands of people from across the Khasi Jaintia Hills, followers of the indigenous Senkhasi faith, gathered at the sacred site atop the 1,344-meter high peak, approximately 16 kilometers from Shillong. Pilgrims offered their obeisance to the deity through traditional rituals, dances and songs. The government has projected capital expenditure target of 11.21 lakh crore rupees in the union budget for the financial year 2025-26, reinforcing its commitment to infrastructure-driven growth. The government has allocated considerable budgetary allocation for defence and railways. A record 6,81,000 crore rupees have been allocated in this union budget for defence, which is an increase of 9.53% from the current financial year. Railways and Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw said that the Union Budget 2025 has laid the roadmap for Viksit Bharat.
इंक्लूड हुए जिसमें नई लाइनें हैं, डबलिंग है, ट्रिपलिंग है, क्वाड्रुपलिंग है, नए लोको बनाने का है, नए ट्रेन्स बनाने का है. तो अगर हम कुछ ही चीज़ें अगर इसमें से उठा के देखें तो 100 अमृत भारत ट्रेन्स, 50 नमो भारत ट्रेन्स, 200 वंदे भारत स्लीपर और ये चेयर कार मिला के वो इसमें इंक्लूड हुई है. तो एक तरीके से पैसेंजर्स के लिए बहुत ही एक अच्छी सुविधा है, करीब 17,000 नए जनरल कोच, 17,000 नए जनरल कोच, और एक तरीके से एक जो लो इनकम और मिडिल इनकम, मध्यम वर्गीय और गरीब परिवारों के लिए रेलवे की बहुत सुविधाएं बढ़ेंगी, ऐसा इस बजट से स्पष्ट है।
Railways will operate more than 400 Mahakumbh Mela special trains from various railway stations in Prayagraj on the occasion of the third Amrit Snan on Basant Panchami. This will provide seamless connectivity and uninterrupted travel for millions of pilgrims. Railways has made elaborate arrangements to cater the rush of devotees during the Amrit Snan on Basant Panchami. The death toll from shelling by the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces or the RSF on a crowded market in Omdurman, north of the Sudanese capital Khartoum, has risen to 54, Sudan's Ministry of Health announced. The ministry said in a statement that health institutions reported 54 deaths and 158 injuries in the deadly attack on Sabreen Market in the Karari locality. It condemned the attack against civilians, saying this constitutes a breach of international norms and laws. US President Donald Trump said he ordered military airstrikes on Saturday, targeting a senior Islamic State group attack planner and others from the organization in Somalia. In a social media post, Trump said these killers, who we found hiding in caves, threatened the United States and our allies. Saturday's strikes were carried out in the Golis Mountains, said Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, who added that an initial assessment indicated multiple operatives were killed. He said no civilians were harmed. The MEGHALAYA Motorsports Society, in collaboration with Mumbai-based Grassroots Motorsports Access, successfully hosted the National Motorsports event at Umroi on January 31st and February 1st. The event, which introduced dirt racing to the state, attracted over 100 participants across various categories. On the final day, Colonel J.K. Nautiyal of the Umroi military station attended as a special guest. In a statement to the media, Phoebe Dale Nongrum, chairperson MEGHALAYA Motorsports Society, noted that the primary objective of the event was to create a platform for young drivers from Shillong to compete at the national level and gain valuable exposure.
A lot of good drivers from here, young people are like really good, but they never had the platform or the opportunity to, get the chance to get into national platforms, because here itself we do not have a space or a ground where they can practice or learn how to become race car drivers. So this initiative is purely based on that I want to find other talents. Of course, right now I am somebody who's driving in the INRC, also the first women Formula 4 driver, and since I could step out and give it my best and find my way, I just wanted to pave the way for the rest of them.
Veteran Indian cricketer and Bharat Ratna Sachin Tendulkar has been honoured with the Colonel C.K. Naidu Lifetime Achievement Award by the Board of Control for Cricket in India, or the BCCI, at the Naman Awards 2025 in Mumbai yesterday. Tendulkar was honoured by ICC chairperson Jay Shah for his unparalleled contributions to Indian cricket over 2 decades. Other awardees include India's bowling spearhead Jasprit Bumrah, who received the prestigious Polly Umrigar Award for the Best International Cricketer Men for his stellar performances in 2024. And now for a look at the weather report. First, let's look at the weather report in Tura. The minimum temperature was 15 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 27 degrees Celsius and relative humidity of 75%. In Shillong, the minimum temperature was 4 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 18 degrees Celsius and relative humidity of 55%. Meanwhile, in Juwai, the minimum temperature was 9 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity was 68%. The forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai say that dry weather is likely to occur at most places. And for those who missed out, here is a recap of today's top stories. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi greet people on Basant Panchami. Daniela Nonglait is BJP's lone female candidate from Maulai constituency. The annual Lum Sokpet Beneng pilgrimage concludes with traditional rituals. And Sachin Tendulkar has been honoured with the Colonel C.K. Naidu Lifetime Achievement Award by the BCCI. That brings us to the end of today's news edition. Thank you for watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Have a good evening.